Awful turnover.
The Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Anthony, the pass to Lynn. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 10 points here for Lynn.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Outside, Kobe. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Young with no one around. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. And it seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Austin comes in for Chris Anderson. And it's Rose in for Stoudemire. Cleveland with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
Holiday dishes to Young. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Austin know what? And Young a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Austin.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Knocks it loose. And there is a whistle. That goes on Isaiah Austin. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And Toronto making a change here. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lewis comes in for West. Wiggins is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thinks we'll see how he does.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. They've been ineffective in disrupting Austin's game. He has 17 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions. Raptors surprised people in a lot of ways last season, but number one for me was just how strong they were on the road.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Cleveland. And Toronto also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Rose.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Here's Austin. He's got 18. They get the rebound, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Austin. They're struggling to keep up.
Now we'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And Marshall kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Rose. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered closely. 44 seconds left now here in the second.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Jeremy Lin, as you would expect, focused on addressing his weaknesses, trying to get better with his left hand, passing, dribbling, and finishing. Even his mental approach, training himself to expect success and to keep that next play mentality.
Austin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Kicks to Marshall. Lewis a screen on Rose. Marshall with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5, and it's Wiggins missing.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And here's Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with West. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Here's Austin. Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circle.